Hi guys, good morning. We're starting early today because I'm going to be doing an intricate look, I think. So I'm going to be doing this look today. This is a screen grab from Pinterest. And I'm going to be using the P. Louise and Michaela palette to do it. So it's really pretty. And it's going to take me a while because it's a cut crease. So I'm just going to follow this and hopefully it turns out nice. Sorry, you can see my my wig right here. This is the blonde wig that I always be wearing from her hair company that I made. It needs to be conditioned. It's shedding. But yeah, I've been wearing this non-stop. So it needs a little TLC, but I love this wig. But I've been wearing my dark hair lately. Just because I like the length. Let me put it over here. Just because I've been really digging the length. I don't want to do this. Why does this look like this? Oh well, whatever, you guys. Like I always say, we low budget over here. We low budget. Okay, what do I want to do first? So it looks like she has a brown in the crease. So I am going to, and we have high brows today, very high. And no, they don't match, but I did my best. But I barely have a forehead today, so I'm probably not going to be bronzing up there, more highlighting to make it look bigger. But my brows are very, very high today. Okay, let's see. So I have the palette right here. Let me show you real quick before I start. This is the palette. She's very big. I got this off TikTok last year. So let's see. I'm going to go in with, this looks like a warmer brown. I'm going to go in with, I'm going in with the shade, what is this called? Short Queen. And I'm going to use that as my transition color. Because in the picture she has a warm brown as her transition. So that's where we're going to start today. Or I don't know why I'm saying we. That's where I'm going to start today. I'm going to start. So I don't really have much to talk about today since I just saw you guys yesterday. But I'm in the habit of doing these lives rather than doing pre-recorded content. Mind you, I still have content that I have yet to edit, but I'm enjoying these lives more than I am my pre-recorded stuff. So maybe I'll eventually get to it, and then when it's posted, I'll tell you that it's super old, because I still have stuff from like January that I have to edit. So that's looking nice. Going on the other eye. Oh, I did order contacts this morning because, not to say that I'm getting bored with my brown eyes, but I want to experiment with different colors that look better with certain eye colors. So I didn't get anything too dramatic because I don't like contacts that look fake. So I got I got like greenish brown contacts, and then like so I guess that would be a hazel. So I got hazel contacts and like a dark green and then like a lighter brown. So no blues or anything, because I think I've done that before in the past, and I used to like that. But looking back on my old videos where I was wearing like blue contacts, I think they look really ugly now. So I'm going for more brown leaning, brown green leaning colors. I really want to put this over here instead. I hate having to cross over because I'm right-handed. Okay. Let me see. Does she put this in the... I'll bring it out here too. Bring it out here. Eye is a little itchy. So I accomplished nothing yesterday. After I got done with my makeup, I did homework with my kid. Well, technically she doesn't have homework this week, which I find really crazy. Like a whole week with no homework. So we just did math practice in her little math workbook, which of course she hated, but her new motivation now is to get that yellow shell tanker that I just ordered from eBay that I told you about yesterday. So that's how I got her to be motivated, was I reminded her that was coming in the mail. So we got through it. Okay. Now what does this look like? So it doesn't look like, it looks like she uses like a light blue all right here. I guess we'll do that. So I'll cut my crease. That just looks very strange to me. We're going to do it anyway. So I'm going to cut my crease, because usually I would put a dark color on the outer corner and bring it up into my, what is this called? Up into my crease and then cut the crease, but it doesn't look like she did that. So I'm using the Danessa Myricks Color Fix in the shade Lift, which is just a flat white. And then I'm going to cut my crease. And I have a lot of eye space today since I made my brow so high, so I have a lot of room to work with. So yeah, like I said, I didn't really accomplish anything yesterday. I said I was going to apply for some jobs. I didn't, but I'm definitely going to do it today. I'm definitely going to do it today. Because I need to keep my resume out there. All right, so, oh, I went dark. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna, it goes up pretty far. I think I'm just gonna feather it a little bit, like this. I got a little skin tag right there, it's so annoying. So I think I'm just gonna feather this like this. And then go in with the powder blue. I need another flat brush. Here we go. I'm going in with the shade. It's either Cody James or the Hawkins. So this one or this one. So this is Cody James, and this is the Hawkins. So I think she went in with the Hawkins. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just gonna pat out the creases. Go in with this shade. I do not like this. Okay, hold on. Let me use a different brush. There we go. This brush has a tighter edge to it, a sharper edge. That other brush didn't, so I'm able to be precise with this one. No itches. This is a pretty blue. So on Wednesdays, which is tomorrow, I usually go to brunch with my brunch girl, but we're unable to do it because both of us are broke. So, which is not a big deal to me, like, because obviously we have each other's numbers so we can talk over the phone, but it's nice to have, you know, it's nice to meet in person and go to a public place, but gas reached a whole nother level last night. It's at $4.19 where I live. And I live in the middle of Michigan, so it's not like a Los Angeles or anything. Which if we're at $4, I'm sure they're at like 10. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why we just decided we'll just wait, because just in case we need our gas for something else, to be honest with you. So I think I had said in a video before when gas had skyrocketed to like $3.50 something from $2.67. Like Jeff and I went and filled up both our cars. So I have gas, but I am going to save it as much as, because who knows what's going to happen in the future. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye, and then we'll move on to the, outer part of the eye. So I'm just going to cut with this Danessa Myricks Color Fix. And try to make them even. You guys know I always be complaining about my asymmetrical eyes, so I have to make sure they are even. I'm happy clean girl aesthetic is dying. I've never been a clean girl. Well, that sounds crazy when I say it like that. I've never been a makeup, like a light makeup kind of girly, kind of makeup wearer. Because I'm like, if you're going to wear it, fucking wear it, girl, you know? Own it. But I do tend to do things in the extreme. That's just my personality. Like over the years, I've reined it in, but I used to be all or nothing, which got me in trouble at some points in my life. But nothing that got me arrested, so that's good. Let's just be real. It's just because I didn't get caught. Let's just be real. But now that I'm an actual adult, let me just tell you how adulting fucking sucks these days. Girl, I hate paying my bills. I hate having to pay for stuff. I hate not having any certainty on how much something is going to cost from week to week. I hate it. I mean, that's just a part of adult life, but it's the part I hate. It's the part I hate. All right, I'm just feathering this out toward my outer corner like that. And then we're going to go in with the blue. This needs to be a tad bit sharper right here. You want to know what else I hate? I hate caring about how I look, because that costs money too. Even though exercising doesn't. Like I said, it's cold. Is it cold? It's okay today. It's not too cold. I probably could go for a walk. But you know, now since fuel is so expensive, everything is going up. And it's really frustrating. Like because the people that do the services, they have to drive to their jobs. So my nail lady, her prices are probably going to increase, because they already increased before by like $1. So probably going to go up a little higher this time around. And then Kintoya's said she's going to increase her prices too. Kintoya's the one that does my hair. So, being an adult sucks. It sucks. I mean, I like making my own decisions and stuff, but all the responsibility that comes with it, Anyway, what is this? This is called the Hawkins. This is the Hawkins shade. And I'm just putting on here. I know I said at the beginning this is probably going to take long, but maybe it won't. It's going good so far. It's going good so far. And this is the hardest part, was the cut crease. So there may be hope. There may be hope this turns out good. I'm excited for you guys to see these contacts. I got them from Miss Lens. And I used Marley's discount code. So it's Glam Goth. I think it's Glam Goth 20 or Glam Goth 10. I can't remember. You gotta go on Marley's YouTube to find the discount code. But her YouTube is Glam Goth Beauty. So if you're looking for contact lenses and you want a discount code, she's got one. Of course she gets a commission, but I'm okay with that because I support Marley. So I don't mind her getting a little bit of money for advertising something. Okay, that's a lot of fallout down there. And this is why I do my eyes first. Okay. You see how this one is flaring out on this one? We're just going to leave it because it's just going to make me angry. Okay, so there's that. Now in the picture, she's got, it looks like a brownish. I think it's this shade right here. It's called June Baby. I think this is what she used on the outer corner because it doesn't look like an ombre. It looks like she just put these together and overlap them and then put a shimmer on top. I think that's what it is. Yeah, we're going to go with that. So I'm going to use this shade right here. And like I said, it's called June Baby. I'm going to wipe off this brush that I just used for the blue. And I'm also going to use it for the brown. Oh, I'm having a hot flash. Ooh. Pardon me. All right, just work through it. Ooh, okay. All right, this is called June Baby. I've had coffee this morning, so that's why I'm having hot flashes already. Okay, so it doesn't look really defined here though. Okay, we're just gonna try it. Okay, so we'll start from the outer corner and move up. And it kind of like just like blends out. So I think I'm gonna like try to move this around my eye in a circular shape because that's what looks best on my eyes. She's wearing a liner, but it doesn't go out like this. So somehow I have to like curve this down. So let's see how I'm gonna do that. Like that. Got all these wrinkles on the outside of my eye. Let me zoom you guys in so you can see a little bit better. There you go. Or maybe she used maybe she used this purple. Okay, so that's the brown, but then I just saw this purple in here. So maybe she used that too. Huh. Okay, maybe we'll just layer it. I can't tell because, you know, this is a screen grab. So I'm not sure. I'm just winging it. I'm just trying to do a recreation here and make it look good. Yeah, because that's a very harsh transition there. So I think I'm gonna have to put another shade between these two because a shimmer is not going to be enough. It needs to be something opaque. So I'm just gonna outline this blue a little bit on the outer corner right here. And then I'll put the purple right in that little area. Okay, let's do the other eye. This is actually going quite fast. I've only been on here like 20 minutes. And my hands are surprisingly steady today. So go me. My neck is still stiff from those beds at the hotel, but it'll get better the more I sleep in my bed. My lower back doesn't hurt today, so that's good. Oh, I was watching Raw Beauty Christie this morning while I had my breakfast, and she was saying how she needed to glow up, and I felt her, which is why I started these lives, because not only do I need content for my channel and I'm just too lazy to edit, but I like how I feel with makeup. Like, the whole reason I wear makeup is because it makes me feel powerful. So she was saying that she went to Walmart and she got some new clothes. She's trying to figure out her style. and stuff like that. I'm not that far into my glow up because I have gained a shit ton of weight. So all the clothes that I have don't fit like they used to. I'm going in with, what is this called? The Next Chapter, which was that purple I showed you earlier. But watching her, articulate that basically she has lost herself and that she's on a journey to find herself again, I could totally relate to that. Could totally relate. Okay, I might have brought this out a little too high or a little too far in. What are we going to do about that? I don't know. Let me see if I can use this brush and go back in with Hawkins and maybe cover it up a little bit because I think I brought it in too far. I don't think it's going to work, but okay, let's just continue on. So how far? Because she brings it in pretty far. Like she brings it in more than halfway on her lid. And then there's like a shimmer over like the middle part of her lid. So let's just see what this looks like. Let's just see. I think I want to go in maybe that far. Like right there. Just pat it in a little bit like that. Is that what I want to do? I think that's what I want to do. Make this a little darker right here. Ooh, I like that. I do like that. We have a little bit of a shimmer right here. Oh yeah, that's gonna look nice. Oh, look at me go. Okay. Working on the other eye. Once again, this is called The New Chapter. I am hunching. All right, and then we're just gonna put the purple right in here. I keep looking up to make sure you guys can see. And then I'm just gonna bring it in a little farther in on this eye. What am I gonna, ooh, the picture left. What am I gonna do for lips today? I wonder what she's wearing. Oh, I didn't take a screen bag of her lips. Of course. Of course I didn't. But I'm gonna say they're probably like neutral. Because this is a very colorful look. Or I shouldn't say colorful, but like bold eyes. She probably wore a neutral lip for this. Okay, so this is where we're at. Deepen this up a little bit right here. And the outer corner. Okay, cute. I'm going to use that same brush and go back into the shade June Baby, which is that dark brown. And just deepen up this outer corner a little bit more. Like I said, I don't really have much to talk about today because I just saw you guys yesterday. So, besides gas prices being up and not being able to go to brunch because of it, life is relatively good, honestly. Fortunately, because it could be so much worse. I'm just so grateful. Honestly, I'm just so grateful. I'm trying to fill in this little gap right here without, it's kind of like not rounded. It's just flat right here, so I'm kind of rounding it out. But I don't want to extend it out too far past my eye. Just around like that. All right, sweet. Okay, this is where we're looking right now. This is what we're looking like right now. Just give me 1 second. I close my eyes and I can see where there's like gaps in the eyeshadow because my eyes are creasy. Okay. Okay. I'm liking this eye better, but I think it's because I went up higher on this eye than I did on this eye. It's whatever, because when I relax my my eyes, I think they look symmetrical. But then when I go like this, well, maybe they are symmetrical. Maybe I'm just full of shit. Okay. Okay, and then she has a sparkle on here. I think it's this one because it's kind of like, I can't tell if it's gold or silvery. Let me show you again. This is the picture I'm going off of from Pinterest. So you see that sparkle right there? I can't tell if it's like goldy or silvery. I think it's more silvery because that wouldn't make any sense if it was goldy, right? Because this is all like cool tones. So we're going to do, we have this shade right here called Newlyweds. So we have this one right here. Let me swipe these for you. Don't mean to flick you off. So we have that one. I don't think that's that. Something more silvery. And then we have 7123, which is like a silvery blue. That's a little darker. I'm not sure if it's either one of these. For all I know, it's not even from this palette. Okay, let's go to the warmer side where the browns are. I'm going to try Till Death Do Us Part. Oh, that's not it. I don't think this is it at all. But let's just swipe it anyway. Yeah, that's too yellow. I don't think that's it. And then what else do we have over here? These all have like goldy undertones. I'm stuck. I don't know what I don't know which one she used. Maybe this one's something blue. This might be too blue though. Let's see. Actually, that might be it. It's between this one. Actually, that might be it. What was that? Something blue? Let's see. You just pat it so it's not super opaque. Yeah, I think that one's it. Okay, I'm going to use a brush because I don't trust my fingers. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to use, no, I need like a flat brush. I need a flatter brush. I need another brush like this, but this is like a cheapo brush. I don't even know where I got this from. I'm just gonna wipe this same brush off again and use it to apply that shade something blue. We're gonna see how it goes on without a glitter glue. So I'm just gonna put it between, oh yeah, this is not showing up. Okay. Okay, maybe I will try my finger. Maybe I will try my finger. Just a little bit. And then just go like that. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, hold on. I do need a brush because I have fat hands. Okay, let's try this brush. This is not as densely, I mean, it's dense, but it's more like a fingertip. Let's do this one. I might need a glitter glue, but I don't want it to be too opaque. That's pretty. Ooh. Yeah, I think this was the one. This is what it's looking like. I think this was the one. Okay. We're just going to keep going in with this brush. Yeah, I think this was the one she used. This looks good. And it's adding like a lavender hue to the powder blue. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay. I'm just going to put a little bit more and feather it inward, but not too much because I don't want to lose that powder blue. So I think I brought it in too much on the bottom, but let's just use the opposite side of the brush to try to blend it out. That's nice, you guys. Okay. I'm going to use this tiny little brush right here just to use the shade Hawkins because I think I went a little too far toward the lash line. So we're just going to blend this over that a little bit so it has a nice transition. Ooh. I feel like Elsa right now. Very icy, very frozen. Yes, I do. The problem is this mat is not sticking to where I need it to stick because the base is already dry. But okay. That's pretty. I like this a lot. I'm just going to go in with a little bit more right in here. Feather that into the deeper part. Oh, I like. And then take, oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. That's okay. And then take this little brush, wipe it off, take a little bit of that, the next chapter shade, which was that deep purple. And just blend it out a little bit so there's no line of demarcation. Oh, that's nice. Of course I'm going to clean up right here, but just looking at the lid, that's nice. Okay, I like it. All right, let's do the other side. So going in with something blue, which is that shimmer. Starting right here where the powder blue and the purple meet. When I close my left eye, my depth perception gets so screwed up. I know I need glasses, but damn. It's not depth perception. It gets blurry when I close my left eye. My right eye is not as sighted as my left eye is, I don't think. All right, so I'm just gonna keep going in with the shimmer. Sorry, I didn't realize you guys couldn't see. Oh, this is cute. I don't know what I'm gonna wear for lips though. But this is cute. My back itches. So in the picture, she also has a blue liner. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. We'll see. I do have a Danessa Myricks Color Fix that is in primary blue. But she might have used the eyeshadow palette for the liner, because there is a purplish blue in here. I need to use this palette more often. This is really pretty. I like P. Louise eyeshadows. They have a lot of their sales on TikTok, but I refuse. I've told you before, I refuse to go back on TikTok. I refuse. Going in with that, the Hawkins shade again, and just, oh my god, my eyes are so bad. It's so blurry when I close my left eye. Okay. Oh my god, you guys, this is really pretty. I like it. Okay, I think the top of the eyes are done. Let me get all the shimmer off of my back of my hand. What are we going to do for skin? That's another question. What are we going to do for skin? I'm obviously going to wear a lash with this. This is really pretty. I love it. Okay, I'm going to put a lash on, and then I'm going to do my under eye. Here's another look at the palette that I just used. Ooh. So this is the, what's that called? I forget what it's called. To have and to hold in case it gets cold. This is basically her wedding palette, which is kind of ironic because she's like getting divorced right now. So I'm not laughing at her getting divorced, but I'm laughing at the fact that I'm using it like right at this moment. while she's getting divorced. Okay, lashes. Now, do I want bold lashes? So I have these ones that I wore yesterday. These are kind of like mild. These are mild lashes. So they go like this. Or do I want something bold? I think I'm going to use the mild lashes. I don't want to cover anything up, you know? All right, I did not use these. All right, so like I always say, putting on lashes is the most boring part of this whole video. Coffee. I really like this eye look, guys. I think, honestly, I think it would look better if I had blonde hair on today, because it would look brighter and less cool tone. Because I think because of the dark hair, it's coming off really cool. But if I had blonde hair, I think it would be more neutral looking. But too late. Too late. What am I going to do for lips, though? I don't know. Because y'all know I don't have a lot of pinks. Would I wear pink with this? I know it has to be nude. Like, my brain is saying pinky nude, but I would have to, like, concoct something in order to have a pinky nude. I really like this eye. Okay. So put the glue on the lash. And I'm doing my left eye first, because it's the one that causes me the most drama. So put that right there. Then go in with the glue on my lid itself. Because this eye is more almond and not round, I'm going to put the lash a little bit farther away from my actual lash line to make my eye look bigger, because this is my small eye. Oh, that was too much glue. It's okay. It will be okay. There's that. Then I take the lash and bend it a little bit. So she did bottom lash mascara too. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I rarely do bottom lash mascara. And her bottom lash line is not smoky. I don't know if I'm going to smoke mine out. She just has, it looks like she just has a dark blue liner and the brown transition color that was used in the crease on her bottom lash line. So after I put these on, I'll figure out what I'm going to do. Pardon me. Okay, here we go. Lashes. Like I always say, this eye gives me the most trouble. And then squish it down. We always say this is the boring part of the video, so I apologize. Oh, I got glue on my lid. Let's see if I can just scrape that off real quick while it's wet. It's not that obvious. Okay. So what I'm doing is squishing my real lashes in with the falsies right now. Ooh. That's cute. I'm just going to have to tight line because you can see my top waterline. The question is, do I want to do a blue liner? Do I want to do a blue liner on top of this? That is the question. So I'm going to put on this other lash and then decide. Because I don't know. Ooh, so much glue. Try it on the side. Okay. Other lash is right here. Shake the glue up. This is really pretty, you guys. Shake the glue up. I think I will do the blue line because it's kind of, it looks like it needs something. All right, bend the lash. Take the glue. Put the glue on the lash. That's a lot of glue. Like that. And my tear duct is itching. Okay. And then take the glue and put it on, oops, and put it on the lid. Go like this. And since this is my round eye, I put the lash closer to the lash line to make it look more almondy. Oh, my eye's watering. Okay, let me take the lash. Put the glue up too far right here. All right, now we take the lash. Oh no. Oh, I got too sticky. Stuck to my hand. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, look down. So let's push this down. I can already tell this eye is going to look bigger. Damn. That's okay. We're just gonna try to make it work. Trying to get it as close to the lash line as possible, but I think I might have failed. Okay, and then do the inner corner like so. Maybe not. Doesn't look too much bigger. I like how this eye looks better than I like how this eye looks, but that's usually how it goes. I have all this glue on top here, so we are going to have to do a liner. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that glue off. Instead of doing a liquid liner, though, I'm going to use a palette. It doesn't look too much bigger, does it? Okay. Yeah, so I was going to use, where's it at? I was going to use this as a liner right here, but I think it's might transfer too much, so I'm going to use a shade from the palette. And I'm going to use a small angled brush. Looking at my various packs of brushes. Here we go. No, that's not it. That's a lip brush. Here it is, down in here. Small angled brush. Right, and then I'm going to use the shade Officially Yours, I think. Officially Yours or Captured Heart. Let's see. So this is Officially Yours. This is more purpley. And this is Captured Heart, which is more on the blue side. Blue side? Blue side. So I think I'm going to use Captured Heart. I think that will look better as a liner. So that's what we're going to do. And tap in here with the blue eyeshadow, and then literally just go right by the lash line. Well, this is going on good. Well, this is going on good. Oh, until I reach the light blue. Okay. So it's a little patchy where it reaches the light blue. Let me see if I can build it up a little bit. I might have to use the, oh, that's pretty. I might have to use the liquid liner and then just put this on top, which I think is what I'm going to do. just this area. So let me do this real quick, and I can't look up because I don't want it to transfer. I'm using a tiny bit of this liquid liner, just putting it on the area where this eyeshadow does not want to stick. And going on it with eyeshadow. Oh, I made that line a little thick. That's okay. It'll be okay. A little bit more of the liquid liner. Then the eyeshadow. Oh, that's pretty. Hands are starting to shake a little bit, but I'll just bring it over a little bit more. These lashes are kind of getting in the way. Can't see. Maybe I should have did this before I put the lashes on. I'm just going to take a little bit of this. Tuck this right behind the lashes. Go in with the eyeshadow. Okay. I think that looks nice. What do you guys think? All right, let's do it on the other eye. Oh my God. Just, do it on the other eye. I promise I'm almost done. I've been doing my eyes for an hour, and I said it wasn't good. I said it wasn't taking long, but this is like the hardest part of the whole look. Okay. So putting on some of that color fix. It's harder on this side. Just doing it in sections. Hopefully you guys can see. This. Nose itches. Okay. Ugh, like I said, when I close my left eye, it gets so blurry. It's not turning out as bold as my other eye. Let's see if we can build this up a little bit. Okay. Wipe off this brush a little bit. It's getting a little chunky. Okay, and then just bring it to the inner corner. That's all I have to do now. Try not to make it too thick. Okay, I'm going to go in with the eyeshadow. This is turning out so pretty. It's taking forever, but I think it's worth it. I have like a tiny little hair or something right here. What is this? Well, that's an eyelash. It's funny. Okay. Just a wonky eyelash. There's this tiny little area that I'm trying to fill in, but I don't want it to go up too high. So that's what's taking me forever right now. I'm almost done, I promise. And then we can move on to skin. There we go. Filled it in. Add the shadow. I'm so sorry if you can't see right now, but I gotta be really up close in this mirror because I have terrible eyesight. Awesome. Ooh. I feel pretty. I feel real pretty. All right, so what are we going to do for the bottom? What are we going to do for the bottom? Like I said, she's got that dark liner, that dark cobalt liner in her waterline, and then she's got brown underneath. So I might just do that, honestly. Pardon me, but how do I have a cobalt liner is the question. I'm getting hungry. What is this? Outer Space Metallic. How metallic are you? That looks kind of black. We'll set that aside. Let's see. Then we have this one. Oh, this is the same color. What? Okay. Just grab the same color. I have duplicates over here, apparently. Okay, let's see. What's this one? Oh, that's not it. I have so many of these ColourPop liners, you guys. Which one is this? I don't think this is going to work because this is too bright. This is called Crystal Crush. This is also metallic. But I think that's too bright. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I don't know what to use. Because I don't have a... I mean, I have this. What is that? I have that Urban Decay liner that's called Cobalt. This is going to be too light. This is called Prance. This is going to be too light, yeah. That's too light too. Honestly, I think I'm going to go in with this outer space shade. Or maybe I could use this as a, because that's how blue it is. All right, let me clean up my under eye first. Let me do that. And then let's see what we can do. So I'm just taking some glycerin and water. Try to clean up this under eye because I don't want to use makeup remover because I'm about to put makeup on. There we go. Go like this. Okay. I'll just put that in my eye. Ugh, okay. You need to be gentler. You need to be gentle. I feel like I have an eye crusty right here. Yeah, I got it. Ugh. Okay. So I think I'm going to use the shade Outer Space for my bottom waterline. Which is really sad because I really was hoping I had a super dark blue, but I don't. Because I don't think that's the eyeshadow that she put in her waterline, because I don't think it would stick. Okay, let's just see. I have a lot of fallout, but we'll figure that out later. Okay. So putting this shade Outer Space. I mean, it kind of looks blue. Oh, that's real. You guys. That's real pretty. There's nothing metallic about this. It's advertised as a Outer Space metallic. It goes on matte. It goes on matte. Okay. The eye is a little irritated, so I gotta be a little more careful. Yeah, this is pretty. All right, and then I think I'm going to use, I'm going to set that aside because sometimes the pigmentation will go away when my eyes are watery like they are right now. Just right there. Then I'm going to use some brown. Let me get rid of the rest of this fallout. Once again, just using some glycerin and aloe vera juice to get rid of the fallout. Okay. Oh, this is so pretty. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna put some. Ooh, what do I want? She's got this light brown on the bottom lash line. Yeah, let's just do that. All right, so I'm gonna use a small brush. Actually, no, I need a, maybe, I don't know, hold on. What kind of brush do I want? What kind of brush do I want? I think I'm going to go in with the brush that I used on my crease in the first place. Actually, I think I need to reapply that crease color too, because you can barely see it. Let me, I'm going to wipe this brush off that I used for the shimmer. Let's use some Cinema Secrets. I'm going to go back in with that shade Short Queen, and I'm going to use it to redefine my transition area, because the pigment has been lost. Just slightly. And in the picture, she's got a little bit of a shimmer underneath her eyebrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. I might. I do not think I'm going to go for a walk today because my window is open right now and it's kind of cold. And you might be saying, why is your window open then? Because I get hot flashes and I ain't trying to sweat. Right, I'm putting this Short Queen shade underneath my eye. Pulling this shit out right here. Like, you can barely see it, but it's there. All right, so do the same to the other eye. Carve this out a little bit more. A little bit. Okay, and then go under the bottom lash line. I might use bottom lash mascara just because I'm not doing a smoky eye. We'll revisit it later. Ugh, you guys, I'm getting tired. Okay. I've been on this eye look for the last hour. Okay, so we're going to put this away. Let's do skin. Let me get this off my hand first. Let's do skin. So, what do I want to do for skin? What haven't I used lately? Because I'm trying to use all my stuff. Okay, I did say I was going to use this today. This is going to be really, really brown on me. And I don't want to look ridiculous. I'm going to go in with this because I am very dry. Shit. Let's just use my my main, which is my Natasha Denona. So I'm going to go in with the Danessa Myricks Moisture Repair Balm first. And I'm going to use a brush to apply it. I am really liking this eye look, you guys. Can't forget to color correct today. My no forehead having ass. Look at this. This tiny little two head I got going on today. Because my eyebrows are so high. This tiny little two head I got. Alright. I'm really applying this down here because this is where I'm the most dry. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. Color correct. Using coffee. All right, color correct. Color correct right here. Right here. Oh my God. I'm running out of it already. Right here. And around my mustache. And some of these dark spots right here. And you guys know I use peach because it gets rid of the hyperpigmentation that I have from pulling out my chin hair. Which I need to stop. Like I said, I was watching Raw Beauty Christie this morning, and she advertised a at-home laser treatment for hair removal. I'm just so scared like I'm going to do something that is going to ruin my skin. That's what I worry about. Ruining my skin. So I just occasionally wipe this brush off just to make sure I don't have too much product under my eye, because it will start to look heavy and crepey if I have too much product under there. Cover this pimple I have above my lip. I don't know how wearable this is during the day. I think this is really wearable at night. During the day, I don't know how wearable this is. Well, I guess it really depends on the person wearing it, right? I'm the type of person, I'll wear a full-on smoke. I'll wear this outside in the day. I don't care. But some people do. So in some people's eyes, this might just be a nighttime look. But I'm just saying it doesn't have to be. Okay, what do I need to do now? So I color corrected. I'm like blanking. Okay, we're gonna do contour. This double chin I got right here. But I'm also going to contour my nose as well. Let me zoom you guys back out so you can see my face again. Or see my whole face again. And my low budget background. If I had the money, I would invest, but I don't, so I don't. Doing that. I think I want to use a blue highlighter today if I have one. I'm not sure if I do. I have to look. You remember back in the day when ABH had those glow kits, and there was one called Moonchild. I don't think I have it anymore, but I think I do have a. I might still have a blue highlighter of some sort. But yeah, I liked those kits, those ABH kits. I thought they were good. Okay, as I said, I shouldn't be contouring my forehead because it's like non-existent. So I'm just gonna do the sides right here. Just gonna do a little bit. I have a non-existent forehead today. And go on the nose. That is so crooked. I'm not taking my time. I feel like I'm rushing now. Because I've been on here for too long. Okay, let's see. That is insanely crooked. Ugh. Still a little crooked. Okay, like that. Under my lip. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. All right, and then I'm going to highlight. I'm going to use my Natasha Denona highlighter in N4. Oh, I didn't contour the back of my jaw. I notice I don't get my ears sometimes, so I really need to do that. Okay. Ooh, the breeze is a little chilly. Okay. Mm-hmm. I finally broke down and bought Dracula, A Love Story for that insane price of $25 that they wanted, but I've already watched it 3 times, so I'm going to say it was worth it. I'm going to say it was worth it. Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit of white right here. Underpainting makes me look so crazy. I literally look like I'm a clown. Like in the middle of doing my makeup. But it always looks so beautiful afterward. right, so I'm really highlighting my forehead because, like I said, I have a 2 head today because my eyebrows are up so high. So I'm going to really highlight in here just to make it look bigger. All right, and then I'm going to highlight, that might be too much, hold on. Blend, 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 blend. Okay, and then I'm going to highlight my nose. So that same white concealer from LA Girl. Press it out. Then go back in with that contour brush and clean it up. Oop. Cute or whatever. I literally do the same thing every time for my face, but I like the effectives. That's why I never change it. Okay. And then highlight under, or highlight by the eyes. Just go a little straighter. Pardon me. Let me see who's texting me. Okay. Just highlighting. Oh, there's the hair. I'm just highlighting next to my nose and near my eye. And this little triangle section. Just like so. And then it's time for, I don't like how this is looking. Why is this looking like that? Then it's time for blush. What are we going to do for blush? I think I'm going to do cream. Oop, I made that too bright. Okay, what you do to one side, you got to do the other. It's okay, I haven't even put foundation on yet. Okay, so blush. Do we want to do pinky? Let's see. I have this candied apple. I don't think I've used this in a while. So let's do this. This is from Chic Lamb. Oh, this might not. Ooh. Oh, that's that shade. Oh, that's not going to look good. I lied. We're not using candied apple. What is this? Ooh. This is from Boss Up Cosmetics. I forgot I had this. Okay, so we're going to use this. This is like a cooler tone. Hopefully, well, if it's too pigmented, who cares? Because like I said, I haven't even put foundation on yet. So, I think this is my blush brush. I don't know. Okay. Well, that's pretty. That's pretty. And like I said, it looks intense now, but after I put foundation on, it's not going to look like that. I think this has turned out really nice today. I was skeptical. I'm going to be real with you. I didn't think I had this. I didn't think I had the patience or the skill set to do this in depth of a cut crease, but here we are, and it's looking good, in my opinion, of course. In my opinion. You guys might say something else, but I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand and put some right here and on my chin. I'm looking like a clown, but the foundation will clean it all up. Okay. So that shade, this is a really pretty shade. This is from Boss Up Cosmetics. You can find them over on TikTok. On the TikTok. On the TikTok. Okay. So, foundation. Going in with Natasha Denona High Glam Foundation in the shade N8. And I'm going to put it on my plate. I don't use a lot of this because I already have coverage from my other products. So this is really just to blend everything. Where's my foundation brush? Here it is. Okay. All right, here we go. And I like to do one half of my face at a time. This is my favorite foundation because it always gives me a smooth result, whether I use a primer or not. And it always looks so, quote, natural. So it's not too dewy and it's not too matte, which is what I like. It's what I like. You see how that blush just toned down a bit because of the foundation? My two head up here. My two head. I love how like bitchy my eyebrows look, but I dislike how much space it does not give me between my wig and my eyebrows. Like, I naturally have a 4-head. I used to have a 5-head after I had my kid because of postpartum hair loss, but it grew back, so now I have a 4-head again. But some of my wigs make it look like I have a 3 and 2 head. You see how nice that looks? It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And this is a medium to full coverage foundation, so you don't need a lot to get the job done. Don't need a lot. What are we going to do tomorrow? Because this is going to be hard to beat. I am so happy about how this eye turned out. What are we going to do tomorrow to top this? I'm trying to think what colors I haven't done yet. I haven't done a black or a brown smoky eye in a while. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe we'll do a brown smoky eye. Because I'm still trying to stay in like spring colors. But like I've said before, like I'll wear whatever, whenever. So, but just, you know, for wearability's sake, I want to stay in spring colors. So maybe we'll do like a brown and gold tomorrow. I kind of want to do like a blue and pink, but like a, maybe not like a burgundy pink, but like a I'll show you. There's a pink in my strawberry moon palette from Ensley Rain. I'll show you after I'm done. Because I want to do that with like a sparkly blue, I think. I think that would be really pretty. All right, and then we have just a little bit foundation to go on the nose. And I'm not a makeup artist, so this is just how I do my face. And it turns out the way I want it to, which what I consider to be pretty, because what is considered beautiful is very subjective. So I like how my face turns out when I do my makeup this way. But you should do your makeup the way you want, that makes your result turn out the way you think is beautiful. Pretty. You know what I haven't done? I haven't done gray eyeshadow. I have to look at my channel and see if I have. Because in recent memory, I cannot recall. And I'm really yellow. Like, my undertones are yellow. So doing gray might make me look sick, which is probably why I haven't done it. And if I have done it, I haven't done it in a while. So I don't know. I might try that. I might try it in the future. Do like a gray look. A gray matte look. Okay. All right. What do I want to do now? Am I highlighted enough? I'm going to say no. So I'm just going to put a little bit more of a highlight right here and right here. And just highlight a little bit more. Just in this area right here. Not bringing it too close to my under eye. This is going to be another 2-hour live. Okay. Okay, looking cute. All right, now it's time for powder. I am going to use, let me put this back. Powder. Haven't I used in a while? I'm going to use this Boss Up Cosmetics powder because I haven't used this in a while. This is in the shade Sweet Cream. Oh, my moisturizer top fell off. All right, so we're going to do this. Put down my neck a little bit. And I'm going to set under my eyes. I think I have more of this. Oop. check. I can't recall. So this is like a yellowy powder. Oh, I should wipe this off. Right, and then we're gonna really get it into the puff. I brought my concealer up too high, so it kind of ate up my under eye eyeshadow. So I'll just reapply it in a minute. So I always start down here and then I bring it up and out. Because I don't like a lot of product under my eye. This is not my favorite powder. I mean, it's kind of blurring, but not as blurring as, say, my L'Oreal, but it works. I'm just going to add a little bit more right here. Cute. Okay. The powder in the puff. Under eye together. I'm just going to take a little bit more. And put it in this area right here. For some reason, this side of my face today, the pores are looking like extra large. I don't know why that is. Okay. I'm going in right here. And then getting some powder. Going in right here. And going on my nose lightly. Going right here, going right here. And I'm just lightly powdering, so this is not super matte. It just gives like a satin appearance. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Then I'm going to take my white eyeshadow and highlight parts of my face. Because that powder didn't highlight, it just set. So highlight here, highlight here, highlight right in here. it right in here. Okay. We're going to go in with bronzer. For bronzer, I have a hair. I can feel it. Oh, I didn't highlight my nose. This is not my nose brush. Here it is. All right, so for my nose, let's do a little highlight here, and a little highlight here. All right, so for bronzer, I'm going to use my Hourglass. I like Hourglass bronzers because they're not matte per se. They're very, very skin-like. So they don't give a flat looking appearance like a matte bronzer would. Brought it in a little too far. Brought you in a little too far. Then going in on the draw just to set it. All right, and then blush, I'm going in with that same palette, and I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use this blush right here. So a blush brush. Let's just use this one. This is more on the cool tone, like the liquid one that I used. And I don't have to add a lot because you can still see the blush that I applied earlier. It's just a little bit on the nose, on the chin, and up here. Almost done. I'm trying to be done before the 2-hour mark. I don't think it's going to work though, because I still have to do lips. But I'm trying. Okay, I'm going to use this bronzer for my nose because I don't want anything to be too cool tone today because I'm wearing blues. So we're going to use a warmer bronzer for my nose today. And here we go. All right, cool. And then for my finishing powder, I'm going to use the Glowish from Huda Beauty. I already told you guys this is my favorite. I'm just going to take a little bit and just use this to blend everything in. Cute. Very cute. Okay. I'm going to do a highlight. I think I want to use... I'm going to use... I think I'm going to use Thunderstruck today. Maybe, actually, this is what this looks like. It's kind of goldy. Maybe I don't want to use that, actually. Let me see, because I'm not sure. I gotta start using stuff I haven't used lately. I have Illuminati from Artist Couture. What is this? This is a blush. What is this? This is a blush too. Oh my god, I got so many blushes. Really? Not really a blush person like that. Oh, I'm gonna use Fenty. Ugh. I'm gonna use Fenty. I'm going to use this one right here for my highlight. And it's very subtle. You can really dig in there. I forgot to put something in my brow bone. I'm just going to use the highlighter. So you can really... use it, you know? I don't have to worry about doing too much. Cute. I feel really pretty. All right, I'm going to spray my face and then we're going to do lips. So I'm going to go in with that one, and then I'm going to go in with the ABH in a minute. All right, what are we going to do for lips, you guys? Because I don't know. Maybe Cork. Because this is like a neutral brown. Maybe Cork and a... Oh, that shade that I used yesterday from Danessa Myricks. Maybe I'll use that. That was kind of yellowy though, right? I don't know. We'll use that. I don't know. If it's too yellow, I'll go in with some eyeshadow. But I think it should be fine. Well, this is chocolate. Maybe this will work. That seems a little... That seems a little pinky, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Okay. Not chocolate. Root beer. I think that's a little too purpley too. Where is that shade that I had yesterday? Where are you at? I know I put it back. I thought I put it back. This is black. Let's see. I could have sworn I put it back. Hold on, you guys. I know it's in here. Here it is. Nude number 9. So it's looking a little yellow, but I can just deepen it up with some eyeshadow. So we're going to do Cork. Sharpen this a minute. We're going to do Cork. And then we're going to do... I have to pee so bad all of a sudden. I'm going to overdraw. Because that's just what I do. This shade goes on so much smoother than, what's it called? What do I always use? Chestnut. I wonder why that is. What is going on? Super smooth. You know whose lip liners I want to try? Trixie. I want to use some Trixie liners. There's so much indie brand makeup I want. And I have so much makeup already, you know? And what I'm doing right now is trying to work through it. I have all the makeup and I'm not using it. That's literally pointless because the whole reason to buy it is to use it, you know? All right, going in with that shade Nude 9 from Danessa Myricks. Clean this brush off real quick, my lip brush that I use. It's got pink on it from yesterday. We ain't doing pink today. Do I want glossy today? I don't know. Nose itches. I don't know if I want to do glossy today. Okay, let me put this on the back of my hand and fill in my lip. We're almost done, you guys. We're almost done. Oh, this is a perfect match. Look at that. Yeah, this is a little yellowy. I'm going to have to go over it with the neutral brown. This is a perfect perfect match for the shade Cork from MAC. Okay, so that's too yellowy. So we're going to go in with, we're going to use this eyeshadow. Yeah, we're going to use these eyeshadows. So I'm going to go into the palette. I'm going to use the shade Bravery, which is this right here. And that is a dark neutral eyeshadow. And those really itches. And I'm going to paint that on the outer corners. That is very dark. But I think it's going to make a nice ombre effect. Because this look is not warm, so we can't have a warm mouth. I'm trying to go right up to the lip line without going outside the lines. Oh, my nose really itches. All right. And then just bring that in a little bit. I think it's going to make a nice ombre effect. Bring it down and bring it in. I don't know. I think I should just fill it in all the way, honestly. Yeah, I'm going to fill it in all the way. Because I don't like it looks, this is not a warm look at all. So I'm just going to fill it in. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I likes that. I think I need a darker lip liner though. Since I went darker. Where is Chestnut? Where are you, Chestnut? There it is. This is not Chestnut. I lied. What the fuck? Where are you at? This is not Chestnut either. I have all these lip liners that I never use. What is this? This is not it either. Okay, I think I'm just going to use this. What is this called? This is Club Hopper. I think this is too purpley, though. I need my Chestnut liner. Why are you being so difficult? Found it. It's so small I couldn't see it. So since this lip is so much darker, I have to go in with a darker lip line. Maybe we can put a light brown or something in the center just to give it some dimension. Let's see what this palette has. Yeah, just a light neutral brown, maybe a light pinky brown. Okay, let's do this one. This is called Dream Life. Just to give a ombre effect. Maybe. Or do I just look dead now? I might just look dead. Okay. That might have been a bad decision. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it matte. Yeah, because now it's coming off as gray. Damn. Put it over that again. It's coming off as gray now. Okay, we're just going to leave it like this. Yep. Yeah, we're just going to leave it like this. I think I made a mistake putting that other eyeshadow on it, but because in real life it looks a little cool toned, but I think we're okay. Actually, that doesn't go there, does it? So this is the palette I used today. Just to remind you. That goes over there. I kind of want a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit of shine. Just a tiny bit of shine. And to do that, I am going to use, I don't know. I want some shine. I want some, just a tiny little bit though. I'm going to put this gloss on the back of my hand and apply it with a brush. So it's not, it's more like a satin. There we go. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? It doesn't go there. Where is my highlighting brush? I think I need to put a little highlight, a little white eyeshadow on the outer corners of my mouth. Cute. Okay. I feel like my bottom lashes need a little bit more oomph. Okay, I'm not done just quite yet. Not quite yet. Pardon me. I feel like my bottom lashes need a little bit more oomph. So I'm going to go back in with that short queen shade and really apply it. There we go. You guys know I love smoky eyes usually, so gotta have a little bit of smoke. Then reapply the liner on my bottom lash line. Oh, I gotta tight line my top lashes too. Completely forgot about that. I'm just gonna use the same liner to do my top lashes too. Okay. Before my eyes start raining. Okay. Need a comb. I have so much eyeshadow on my hand. What do we think, you guys? I love this look. Now, beginning, I didn't think it was going to come together. And then I thought I had messed it up with this lip. But I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. tingles on the bottom. Okay. I think we're looking pretty good. This is like, this is like a, maybe more of a winter look than a spring look, but I don't care. I like it. Cute or whatever. There's a little bit of hair. This is like, put that behind the ear. Okay. Okay, then. I see you. I see you. All right, so this is the end of this video. Or the end of this live. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It's another long video, but whatever. If you enjoy it, don't forget to like. And I'll probably see you tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't know, because it's going to be pretty hard to top this, because this is cute. I like this look a lot. I'm about to take a lot of pictures. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.